the blonde one has returned.
I'm back.
He has come back from the dead.
Yep, I am back.
I'll suck your dick, man.
I'll suck your dick. hey, I'll suck your dick. Give me $5, suck your dick.
Do you know where the closest post office is?
Crocodiles and alligators are like Chinese and Japanese, and you don't know the fucking difference.
Oh no. Oh no. There goes the whole side of the earth as a podcast possibility. Jesus fuck. If you come in and she's like laying on the floor in a nappy, pissing herself.
Yeah. Well, you tell me you'd be like, alright, mop that up. You carry on, love. I'll mop that up afterwards.
No.
I would take my flip flop off, Jamie, and just start beating her up with it. That's what I'd do.
You know. How would you do it, Kieran? What would be happening?
Would you take the doll and run?
I would take the doll. I'd blow the doll up, Jamie. I'll come back with TNT and blow that bitch up. And blow the house up.
Welcome back, boys and girls, episode 13.
Yeah.
13 of A Pinch of Malt podcast with all three of us today.
As you can tell, the blonde one has returned.
I'm back.
He has come back from the dead.
Yep, I am back. Sorry for last week's episode, guys. Probably bad because I wasn't there.
He was dizzy rascaling around.
Yes.
Aaron, you missed a lot of talk about slops. Conspiracy theories.
What is a slop?
I have a slop. I have a potential slop called Guinevere, who grew inside me, Aaron.
It was a story about
a
woman that had a cyst on her ovaries, and they took away the cyst, and it was actually her twin that she consumed when she was inside her.
So you've got a slop, have you?
But the
my potential slop would be Guinevere, Aaron.
But the way it was, what they found a face, a tooth, a mouth.
What?
And hair.
On her ovaries? That's not right.
Like a mass.
All inside of her, like a mass.
Not right.
So Jamie said that was his slop.
You're his slop?
No, that would be his slop.
Oh.
Guinevere.
Oh, okay.
I'd get, what is it called when they cut them out of you? When a baby gets cut out?
Cesarean section.
I'll get cesarean section on my arse, because that's where the slop would be.
Yeah, he'd be up your ass with it.
And then everywhere I'll go, I'll just slop Guinevere onto the table, so she's interested in the conversation.
Isn't that what you just call your penis?
What, Guinevere?
Yeah, slop.
The slop.
Guinevere. And you just whack it on a table.
It's that small, it's a slop.
It's
that much of a mess.
Kieran's actually got a penis technically classed as a third nipple, so let's not go there.
Anyway, how have you guys been? Been alright?
Yeah.
I've been busy.
Yeah, busy at the gym, you know, got to do, run my own business and all that.
Aaron, you've only been working like one day this week, so I wouldn't pipe up, son.
I've got 3 days this week, Kieran.
Wouldn't pipe up?
Past my life. I've been very ill, and
get the violins out for Aaron.
Yeah.
I was very...
Bloody play the violins for you.
Kieran knows how bad it is. Amy doesn't.
I don't, because I don't suffer from the same genetic defects as these two. Just because they're the bits that fell out after me, and that's all it is.
Yeah, but except when you get hay fever, you go blind. So...
Joe, when I realised that I was the best maltman.
Oh dear.
When you were born, Aaron.
Why is
Jamie, you're smaller than us. Yeah. You got less GCSEs than us.
I have more GCSEs than you.
No, you don't. Aaron's got a better beard than you, and he's just got a patch on one side.
Yeah.
We shall see.
And your beard is like 3 different colours.
When you're my age, Kieran, you'll be bald.
That's like 2 years for Kieran.
Yeah.
So you're telling me Kieran's going to lose a full head of hair in 2 years?
Yeah. You're going to come out looking like Mr. Burns, Kieran, 2 years later.
Kind of unlikely, to be honest.
You've had that hair.
Now you're in Louis Walsh's category now in the X Factor. You're fucked, mate.
What, 25 and over?
Yeah. I remember watching X Factor back in the day, and they were all. You used to think 25 and over. Oh, they're fucked. Their life's over. They're too old now to make it. And now I'm sitting here, 28, thinking, They look young.
Looking
to
at
be
your hairline in the mirror,
Welsh's character.
just screaming at your hairline when you get up in the morning.
My hairline's not bad. Don't start this shit again.
Just drawing tears on your hairline.
Do you know what I was going to do for a joke today when I turned up?
What?
I was going to draw with Charlotte's little eye makeup thing a little teardrop under my eye and try to convince Mum that I got it done at the weekend.
Oh, that'd be
to see what she would say.
See what she said.
She would.
But,
she would no idea what that means though. You have to explain to her what it was.
Yeah, but the fact that I would have a face
Doesn't that
tattoo
mean you
would
killed
upset her.
someone?
No, it means that someone died in prison.
Well, right. First story today, guys. I've actually done my research because I've had about 2 weeks to prepare. So in Tennessee police have warned people flushing drugs down the toilet will create meth gators. Any thoughts on that, people?
They've warned them that that will happen.
Yeah.
What is the difference between a gator and a meth gator?
One of them meth gators, you know them meth gators come up. They come up from the.
I'm pretty sure, Kieran.
You walk around like where is it, Tennessee? And there's just a meth gator, 2 meth gators out on the floor.
Just walk down an alleyway, just a meth gator like sliding out the fucking sewers.
Asking you if you want a blowjob.
Yeah. I'll suck your dick, man.
I'll suck your dick. hey, I'll suck your dick. Give me $5, suck your dick.
You know where the closest post office is?
Fucking hell.
It's going to be one of them episodes.
I don't really understand that.
But I just don't understand the difference between a gator and a meth gator.
I'm
It's
guessing
hooked up on meth, man.
Because our gators, like, they're slow anyway, aren't they? But once they get moving, they're quite quick, aren't they?
I don't know the difference between that gator and the crocodile. Is the crocodile the one where it pulls you into the water? Or is that a gator?
I don't know why. They both look identical to me.
Either way, they'll fuck your shit up. You come in close contact with them, they'll fuck your shit up.
crocodiles are the water ones.
Crocodiles and alligators are like Chinese and Japanese, and you don't know the fucking difference.
Oh no. Oh no. There goes the whole side of the earth as a podcast possibility. Jesus fuck.
But it's true though. You don't know if
Jimmy,
if
don't
someone
matter
says-
anyway.
So
No,
you're
it's
telling
not.
me when you're looking at a Chinese man, you don't know if he's Japanese or not. It
don't
could be
matter
Malaysian, Middle Eastern. You don't know, do you?
You don't matter anyway. They're kind of used to that racism.
Do you know who I think are the ugliest people in the world?
Who?
Mongolians.
Mongolians are violent people. Aren't they?
And they all I think about when you think about Mongolians are the ones from South Park. Bloody Mongolia!
Mongolians, if you smoke weed there, they sentence you to death.
I don't know.
I think that's
Mongolia is
if you
like
smuggle drugs there,
one of the largest country. No, it's like it's got very low population and they're all clustered together. Where they've got a really vast landscape, but then they have overfilled cities because they don't seem to build outwards. They all live in huts and shit in the.
Yeah, they're very.
I know that the Philippines
with a goat and a daughter.
In the Philippines, they're really strict on drugs.
Yeah.
The president of the Philippines is like, "Are you trying to get rid of drugs?" And he's like, "I will kill the last drug dealer."
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you get
because
sentenced to
countries
death
like
for
that is
smoking weed.
rife because
In
obviously
Mongolia.
the accessibility is just unbelievable in it because it's all fucking grown there and that
Where?
anywhere over there.
What, Colombia?
Colombia.
Any like
But you obviously didn't get a GCSE in geography, Joe.
I didn't, but
neither did you.
Let's behave yourself now.
Kieran's thinking he's intelligent, Mr. Intelligence over here.
because he's got a tit top on it. No one finds you intelligent, Kieran. Tennessee, people live in Tennessee.
Tennessee Gators.
Watch out for the meth gators. Big issue. All right. I've actually got another story.
How do you know when they're a meth gator? Like I said,
Just run at you like
are they rolling around the floor like a crackhead?
They just come out and you just start hearing breathing and running.
They probably run at you screaming at it.
Or they're just upside down on the lake, and they're like when fish die, the gators just roll over, and he's bare high.
Or they're like tweaking and they're like twitching and it when
Yeah.
they're coming towards you.
You just walk into a room and it's on the wall. That's how you know, Kieran, because it's doing unnatural things.
That's how you know it's a meth, Kieran. But
Clinging to the wall waiting for you.
it
I
does.
wouldn't be able to cope with that, man.
It
If
does-
I walked
it
in,
does
there was
say,
gator
I
on the
can't
wall.
back out the window. I wouldn't even go back out the door.
It does just say flushing drugs. So it doesn't really like indicate meth. So like you could like flush anything down there, a bit of ketamine.
If it was ket, it would be knocked out though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be.
Bit of marijuana, you know.
Meth and cocaine would send it loopy.
Well, any kind of drugs would send it loopy, wouldn't it? Really?
We don't know.
Yeah, but I mean like hyper loopy rather than.
I think you should send someone in.
Can you imagine an alligator on PCP?
Send
PCP.
send someone in the Tennessee sewers and we'll find out what's happened down there. Might have been an absolute rave down there.
What we'll do, me and Kieran will chip in and send you over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit of MDMA. Might get like a full on
Or we might get onto the Tasmanian government and see if they can sort us out.
Anyone who knows the Tanzanian government, sort us out, will ya?
Sort Aaron out. That could be a way. That
I've
could be a
actually-
ritual death.
I've actually got another story on alligators. This time it's in Florida, so you know it's gonna get real here.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Sewer employee killed by alligator while attempting to rape it.
Is that true? That can't be true.
That is a true story. This happened in 2017. 24-year-old Jimmy Olsen was engaged in full sexual intercourse with one, and then was killed.
I'm not. This is gonna make me sound stupid, yeah. But I don't even think I'd know where to put it.
Blowjob, innit?
Well, you're definitely asking for to die. Trying to put your dick in its mouth.
Trying to put your dick in its mouth.
Any holes to go?
Would you know where, Kieran? Would you try to have sex with an alligator?
No, because I'm not that dumb, Jamie.
How much would
and
it
as
take?
you said,
How
and
much
as
money
you
would it
said-
take, Kieran, for you to try and bang an alligator?
huh?
How much money for an alligator bang, Kieran?
It'd have to be quite a lot. Couple mil. We're looking at a couple mil.
2 mil,
No, more than that.
3 mil.
5 mil.
To what? Full blown sex? How do you even have full blown sex?
Well, if you had a little scientist take you to one side, be like, "All right, Mr. Mormon, we're going to show you how to insert the alligator."
Do I potentially have?
That's my French accent, by the way.
Do I have the potential of becoming a superhero out of it?
No. You have
Would I
potential to get-
potentially become?
What would you become, alligator dick man?
No. Would I have a baby that would be called a superhero
No,
with
Kieran.
with the alligator?
Kieran,
Well,
You-
no.
So
Kieran, how do you think
it will
Batman
then
got his
become your
powers,
wife
innit?
and give birth to Killer Croc.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, Joe.
Kieran thinks Batman became Batman because he raped a bat, innit? Aquaman's raping some fish, so he became Aquaman.
I'm looking at the difference of an alligator and a crocodile,
Yeah.
and apparently a crocodile.
Is it the only difference is seawater and saltwater and freshwater?
No, an alligator. The different coloured snouts, and stuff. They do live in different bits.
Yeah.
Like they live in like different parts of the water and stuff. But crocodiles are bigger and more deadly than alligators.
Oh, really?
I messed up alligators.
Apparently,
right,
a crocodile
but
will
I messed up
attack you. An
crocodile.
alligator, I could be wrong, but an alligator is like just will leave you alone, whereas a crocodile will come at you. That's why a lot of people in don't get bit by alligators and stuff. Florida,
Yeah.
they're everywhere, aren't they?
Well,
Whereas an alligator, you can't find them.
not on his.
When I
Florida,
was in Mexico, there was loads.
not in his Florida zoo, Kieran.
Yeah, well, he's coming at the. He's
Jimmy
getting
Olsen.
all up in the alligator.
Jimmy Olsen just had a good time and he's dead.
I'm not being funny. That's natural selection. Innit? If you're thick enough to do it, if you're
I
man enough to try and
wonder
insert a
I wonder what
crocodile,
he was
you're man
doing.
enough to die.
I wonder what he was doing. Was he actually inserting like full insertion?
He had it tied down, Kieran, and he was like clambering
He had
all over
he
it.
had some nice little panties on it.
He was clambering all over it, giving it sweet nothings in his ears.
Yeah.
He was rubbing it. He's rubbing its titties, rubbing his nips.
He was
Put
spitting
some-
on his snout,
Put some Vaseline on it.
telling him to put it in.
You like this, baby? You like this, baby? Showed a good time, baby.
Right, so I have. What I'm going to have to do, Kieran, if you pause it. So we had a quick break there just so I could show the boys a video of a young girl in America doing
Always in America.
something called age play. I didn't play it over the mic because it's just.
We found
It's
out
a
that
long
Jamie
thing.
was watching on Pornhub. He was on page 285.
No.
I'm not even sure it's pulled up, Kieran.
His penis was
I found it on Lad Bible on Facebook.
semi-erect, and he just stumbled across it.
Yes, he just stumbled across it.
It tipped him over the edge.
It was on Lad Bible. It had nothing to do with Pornhub. I'd already finished myself off earlier that day.
Oh, God. If any of our family listen to this, I apologise. Jamie's disgusting.
But no, it was one of those ones where, do you know when you're just scrolling through your Facebook feed and then it comes up and you think, what in the Lord's name?
Yeah.
So then I clicked on it and it's saying how this young girl's got a boyfriend and he's not that into it. He's not sexually aroused by it. But she wears nappies and pretends to be a baby, essentially. Has a huge cot in a room.
I'm glad you said cot.
Yeah, so I thought you said something
else. What is it called? Something else in America? A cot?
Don't know, probably.
Crib. A huge crib in a room.
MTV cribs.
Well, it's big enough to be MTV cribs.
And she was being very adamant that she only goes for a number one in her nappy and not a number two. So tell me what you think about the video I just showed you guys. What do you think?
What I think really is the geezer's a nonce. He's a paedophile. It's just the way. It's just the way.
It's a bit messed up. Like, why?
And she just doesn't want to get a job, so she's trying to be like 2 years old, so she doesn't have to work because she's like thinking as a child, which doesn't work like that. Get your ass out
Do you
of the
reckon she has
house,
like a day job?
Get a job.
She serves you down in like her local like Target or whatever. She works down there.
I think she's probably more likely works in one of them like shitty old diners on like a corner somewhere. And she works with like a guy called Trevor who smells her hair.
She's obviously on drugs. She's probably off her tits and crack.
No, people like that normally aren't on drugs, Aaron, because that's where they get their high from doing all that weird shit.
It's so strange, isn't it? It's just honestly the weirdest thing ever.
I was thinking the other day about talking about getting high. Do you remember in school we went to the Baptist church? Don't know whether your year group did it as well. And we went to this guy, and this guy was singing about how he gets high from happiness.
Don't know, I can't remember. What was it?
It's the most surreal day in my life, and he just his whole song was based on natural high. And
I remember that. Natural high.
And everyone used to have to clap.
Yeah.
I was like, this is trying to steer us away from drugs, and it was like the most abysmal way of making me feel about it.
It's probably steering you away towards drugs. Because you're thinking, if this is
well, it made you more aware of drugs. Like we weren't really thinking about it at that age, because I was quite young.
Yeah.
That was quite early in high school.
I was just thinking about what time I can get on the Xbox, because Kieran was at home.
Well, Aaron, that's what you've been thinking about for the last 10 years,
I've
isn't
been
it?
thinking about it the last 10 minutes, to be honest.
How have you been playing Xbox with this dizziness bullshit?
Not much.
All Aaron's been doing, Jamie, is at himself constantly dizzy, innit?
Yeah.
He throws himself that much into a tiz that he's at himself that much that he's dizzy all the time.
Aaron's been having vertigo wanks.
Aaron's been trying to find his equilibrium.
What was you doing, Kieran, when you had what I had?
I couldn't even sit up when I had
exactly.
one.
Do you know when Ant-Man's going through like the little other dimension? That's what Aaron's been doing while masturbating, isn't it?
Yeah.
The last week.
Jimmy, you have it and see how you feel.
But I just can't deal with that video that you just showed us. It's just...
Yeah, I think Jess needs to sort her life out.
And
then you find out, Jamie didn't want to say it, but you find out that she was raped as a child.
Yeah, and that's what led to her regressing in her later years and finding it fun
to be a kid.
So she has a normal childhood.
No, that's not right.
What would be the worst thing for you to walk in on a partner?
Do you know, like,
for you to accept it? What would you accept?
I wouldn't accept.
Would you accept that?
No.
So if you come in and she's like laying on the floor in a nappy, pissing herself.
Yeah. Well, you tell me you'd be like, alright, mop that up. You carry on, love. I'll mop that up afterwards.
No.
I would take my flip flop off, Jamie, and just start beating her up with it. That's what I'd do.
Do you know it's just a giant cot, yeah? Can you imagine the builder trying to build that, innit? Comes into the thing, he's like, "Would you want built there?" He's like, "She's like a giant cot." She's like, "Oh, you having a kid, are you?" She's like, "No, I want to be in that cot, innit?" And he's just like,
obviously it's handmade, Aaron.
He's like, "Damn." He's like, "Damn, this woman's on crack."
If I walked in
He must have got some crack off those Meth Gators.
If I walked in on that, I would unhook my TV off the wall and walk back out the door.
Is that what you do?
You would never see me again. I'll just disappear into the darkness.
What about Rocco, innit? And even that.
Rocco will be following me out.
Rocco will be in nappies as well, innit?
That dog's that much of a drip that he would
That's
do.
abysmal. That is abysmal.
No, it's pretty bad.
I love how it's always America, innit?
I've got an update on the sex doll industry.
Oh yeah.
What's
For
been
you
going
both.
on, Jay?
Have they heard us? A pinch of malt and sales have rocketed.
I think sales have rocketed because when I was reading, not just sex dolls, sex toys grossed 58 billion.
Yeah, but that's been going on for years.
Yeah, it's one of the highest grossing companies ever.
Yeah,
Isn't
it
it?
would be.
But a lot of that is because sex dolls are selling for over 10 grand each.
Yeah.
And I was reading in the article that used to be celebrities, copies of celebrities they used to do.
Yeah.
But now a lot of people are actually wanting relatives or close friends, girlfriends
Oh, jeez.
as a sex doll, and they're sending them like normal photos of normal women
Lovely.
for them to replicate. So what would you do if you went to a friend's house and you found a replica of your girlfriend?
In their closet.
Would you do if it was a dad's
Laying
house?
in their
innit?
closet, face down,
In the bed.
What'd you do if it
in
was...
lingerie.
In the bed all tucked in.
How would you deal with it?
How would you deal with it, Kieran? What would be happening?
Would you take the doll and run?
I'll take the doll. I'd blow the doll up, Jamie. I'll come back with TNT and blow that bitch up. And blow the house up.
What would you do to your friend?
Blow him up. That's what I'd do.
What about you, Aaron?
I'll just call the police. That's not right.
If someone walked in and they dressed your Xbox up in lingerie, what
I'd
would you
be
do?
absolutely disgusted, Kieran.
If they remove the disk drive, Aaron, what would you do?
Disgusted. I'll give them
What
a
would you do,
receipt.
Joe?
I'll give them a receipt. They could buy a new one.
I just think it's like, and people have got relatives. That's what freaks me out. So people are fantasising about having sex with their own kin,
Yeah, it's not right, is it?
inbreeding.
Yeah, but that's been happening for years. Like people would do it with their cousins, their second cousins.
That's abysmal.
Alabama.
Sweet home Alabama.
Yeah, it is
That
a
is
sweet
probably
home when
where
everyone's banging.
That's
Yeah.
probably where their top sales are. I think what we should do is get like...
If a sex doll company was to sponsor our podcast, would you accept it?
Or we should start selling them ourselves.
What is the biggest company of sex dolls?
In the UK, it's Sex Dolls Official UK
How do you know that?
because it says in the article.
No.
They're one of the
No,
people that
Jamie's
answered.
been on that.
Jamie knows about
Jamie's
that
been
stuff.
page 287.
Do you want me to show you the?
Page 207 deep.
Jamie's been finding
in Sex Dolls
the
UK.
nappies. The nappies.
Do you
and
want
the
me to
crop.
show you the article? I have it on my phone.
I bet you do. Fucking disgusting!
But would you accept it as a sponsor?
Yeah.
Or would you be against
Well, I
that?
don't give a fuck. They can sponsor us whatever they want to do.
Yes.
Well, even if their
As long
main
as-
marketing thing is that you can have a doll of your mum.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's still a bit our mums, it's fine.
And we ain't the one doing it. We just get the money for it.
Yeah?
Yeah, we get some pee.
They send you free one as like a tester.
Yeah. I'll make it look like you.
Alright then, Kieran. That's not right, is it?
You can imagine a doll of me. Just like sitting next to us while we're recording. I think they're freaky. Like
they don't need
every
about
time
this
I-
much material when they're only about foot. 'Cause you're not exactly big, are you?
I was thinking,
They'd be calling you the foot long.
it freaks me out because
The Subway special.
fucking yeah, foot long penis.
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah.
They'd be calling you the dwarf special.
Dwarf is not acceptable anymore.
White
Kieran.
dwarf. They'll be saying.
Little
That's
people is now the accepted term.
I think dwarf is better than little people.
No, little people is the accepted term.
They'd be calling
Right.
you the white dwarf.
The white dwarf. That's
That would be your branding.
That's
on
one of the most
website.
powerful energy signatures in the universe.
Oh, shut up, Jamie.
Oh, I don't know what you're saying.
Why are you act smart for, Jay?
I am smart. I'm intelligent. I am the meaning of intelligence.
No, Jamie. You ordered a pizza to your house when you were here.
Yeah, drunk Jamie is a different being.
Drunk Jamie is a completely different kettle of fish.
He has no boundaries.
You're a mess.
I was at the horse racing Thursday. Very nice. Weather was a lot nicer than this. Because it's a bit overly hot today, where it was a bit overcast that day, so it was quite nice. I was drinking from early afternoon, probably about 1 o'clock.
Standard, Jamie.
What time did the lip start raising?
I was alright.
What time did the lip go full sail?
We are Charlotte then.
Probably about 3 a.m.
Jamie,
What, it went
shut
full sail
up.
about 3 a.m.
Yeah. Charlotte went to bed at 9:30.
You know,
He's lying.
for all the
Kieran.
viewers that don't know, you know Elvis used to have that eyebrow that used to twitch. Well, Jamie looks like he's done about half an ounce, well, half a kilo, I'd say, of cocaine straight to the lip because it goes that twitchy that he's.
It's like someone's just told us some shocking news every
Yeah,
time.
every
His
time
mouth
he's
is on
like,
the floor,
he starts
yeah.
twitching around. He's like,
I do not accept that.
except what?
You can't, but it doesn't matter if you can't accept it, Jamie. It's the truth.
I'm going to film you next time. Innit?
No, they talk about my lip biting all the time, and everyone says it, but I've never ever seen myself lip bite.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because when
'cause-
you're looking in the mirror, you're thinking, "Damn, look at that head."
When I look in the
That
mirror,
is Tom.
no, do you know when you're drunk here, when you look in the mirror, you're like posing in it, you're like, oh, I look good today. Man.
Or you're thinking,
I look good, and then you wake up next day and you look like devastation.
or you're thinking, oh Jesus, I'm really
Whereas
drunk.
really, you like, I know I took a pill in Ibiza. That music video, that's what you look like, bruv. That's how thick your head
massive
is. That's how thick your head is.
Fuck off. You can fuck right off. You can fuck off.
Alright, swift
But
move.
I can't even remember what we were talking about originally.
Your talk head.
Horse racing.
Horse racing, yeah. The company was kind enough to give us £140 worth of vouchers for betting.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't spend any money, and I won 60 quid.
That's alright.
Shit, yeah.
So it's quite good, wasn't it? Charlotte won 100.
What'd you spend the money on?
Got that out of nothing.
Sex doll.
Nah, the money's still
toys?
in my pocket.
No?
No.
It's just boring, yeah.
Jay went straight on the lip cat.
Yeah.
Kept him in.
And the drinks were free all night.
Well, check you out. Where's our invite next time?
And Charlotte was tired because she was up quite early in the morning, so she went to bed at 9:30, and I come back down, and the comedian had started by the time I'd come down. Yeah,
The comedian.
comedian, yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously walking into a room where a comedian is doing their sketch, you can guess what happened, can't you?
You got ripped.
I got ripped to pieces, and she was
What was he talking about your
telling me that I have to come up and give her a kiss, and she was like one of them comedians where she's like deliberately dressed terribly. She was wearing like a bucket hat with like no bra, and she looked awful. She was funny. And she was like giving me a kiss and all this stuff, and I was
you
like,
give her
I'm
a
not
kiss?
coming near you. And then I sobered up quite a bit then because I was scared to get back up and get a drink. I wouldn't drink the wine on the table. So I sobered up. I waited
You were
an hour
shaking.
for my next drink. Well, I thought I was going to get raped.
Quaking in your boots, were you?
Yeah.
Jamie thought he was going to be like that alligator in Florida.
Yeah.
Going to get raped by
Meth
the
Gator.
Olsen.
I thought I was going to get held down with sweet nothing said in my ear.
You like that,
Whispered.
baby? You like that, baby?
Have you guys seen
I don't know.
the
Kieran,
new
what was
art that has been installed in New Zealand, in the capital of New Zealand, which is Christchurch, isn't it?
Ain't that where that shooting happened?
Yeah.
it? No,
But
that was,
the-
That's the capital, is it?
no,
Yeah.
no. Christchurch is where the massive earthquake happened. Remember?
No, and the shooting happened as well.
I don't.
Basically, our artist has erected this.
What is that? I can't even see that.
I was thinking you showed us a minute ago.
Show me that picture.
That's real, is it?
Was that King Jong-un's face?
No, it kind of reminds me of Donald Trump. I don't know why.
Zoom in more.
Look.
It's a hand
That's art.
standing up. Yeah,
What's it for?
it's just art, just like street
It just
art.
means that the hand can see you.
It's their version of. It's their version of.
It might be him trying to out a conspiracy theory.
And
What's
then
it?
someone put, "This ain't Spy Kids." Remember Spy Kids with the fingers? It was weird. It's weird though, isn't it?
Do you remember them Spy Kid movies, man? They were like brilliant when we were kids.
That's strange though, isn't it? That is what art is these days.
That's what you have
But did you see what happened in that art studio where some person just put down their pair of glasses in the corner, and then like all the critics would come person just putting their glasses down to see what happens?
Yeah, everyone go around to
Just goes to show the pretentiousness of that type of people.
They have no idea what they're looking at.
At least that had some skill in it to put that together.
That's funny.
I'm assuming that's like paper mache or some
That's
bullshit.
pretty decent. Like, it's funny though, isn't it? You know,
But I mean,
you know where you are.
imagine just chilling and being like, "What is that?"
Can you imagine on the way home from a night out, yeah, and you'll go to your mate, "Where are you?" And he's like right next to the giant hand on the building.
You know, matey boy that can see you from the top of the building. Him.
We'll have to put that on our Instagram.
He's like, "Oh, I'm getting chased by
Sorry, America, that we think we're always picking on you, but it does seem to be you guys in the news a lot.
Yes, you just need to sort your lives out. So it just says NJ, so that could be like New Jersey. I'm guessing New Jersey. Woman burns down house of man who called her for sex at 4 a.m. and then fell asleep. So the geezer fell
That'd be a Jamie move.
So the geezer fell asleep, and the woman thought, "Screw him, I'll burn his house down."
That would be a Jamie move. Jamie would call someone at 4 a.m. for sex and then fall asleep, wouldn't you, Jay?
Yeah, but I would call someone that I would know is like mentally stable enough to be a booty call, not a lunatic that's going to burn your house down.
Because so many times we've been at this house and you've called takeaways and fallen asleep before the takeaway even arrives.
Yeah.
These things happen, Kieran.
I've had to physically decline the reclinable chairs while you're sitting on it, and you've melted down into a slop on the floor, Jamie, and you still haven't woken up. So I put your greasy kebab next to you. And
Jamie,
left
just
you
think
there.
about all these takeaways you bring to this house. Yeah, one of them could be mentally insane. So if you don't answer them, they could burn the house down.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
Aaron had the chattiest takeaway driver the other day, didn't you, Aaron?
Yeah, geezer. I can't remember what he was saying to me. He was going, he kept driving. First of all, he kept driving up the roads. He didn't know where we were. I was just standing at the front door, and Kieran's going, "What's that? What are you doing? Innit? What are you doing? It takes so long, innit?" Yeah. I was like, the geezer just keeps going up the road, isn't it? He comes round. He goes, "Oh yeah, sorry, boss. Yeah, it's like I was like 2 a.m, like that." He goes, "Oh yeah, sorry, boss, man. How you doing? How's the day?"
No, it's like 12. Isn't that late?
He's going. How's your day doing? All that, blah blah blah. He's literally going through his whole life story a minute. That's what, mate. Just give him the pizza.
Aaron's just
A
standing.
lot of the time, especially pizza places, they look for tips, and it.
It's
It's cracking me up because I could tell Aaron just weren't interested, and the guy was going, "You're a geezer."
yeah. I was like, just give me the pizza, mate. Just get out of my face.
It was cracking me up.
I'm about to knock you out. Nice guy though, but he was looking for a swing.
But how often you guys order pizza? They probably know you lot by name.
We haven't.
No, we don't order pizza at all now.
No, we don't. That was a one-off.
At one point, you were.
That was a one-off because
They opened a
mum
new
and dad
branch
left
of
no
Domino's
food.
for you, Kieran.
They did, Kieran. To be fair.
Jamie Meltman, do not come at me. Innit?
And now it's going to close soon
Yeah.
because you decided to stop eating pizza.
Do not come at me.
What are you going to do when you turn
I'm
this top?
50% vegan now.
You're not.
Yeah, is that why you were engulfing jam donuts earlier
Yeah.
with gelatin inside?
Yeah,
Just
50%.
just before your vegan
Do you know what that
girlfriend
means?
comes down.
'Cause
Innit?
he's around his girlfriend 50%
Yeah.
of the time, so he pretends 50% of the time.
Yeah.
I can do what I
Do you know
what I
what's
want.
Jamie,
the only thing
Kieran.
that's worse than the person that is a preacher of a vegan? Kieran?
Jamie, people
Joe, the only thing that's worse.
our
Pretenders!
ancestors fought in the First and Second World War for me to have the right to pretend. Alright?
Kieran, you're a 50% twat. That's what you are, bro.
But Kieran, the only thing worse than someone that preaches as a vegan
It's a
is someone
pretender.
that pretends to be a vegan.
I'm not pretending.
You are pretending. Same
I'm
with
not.
50% vegan is pretending.
I eat 50% vegan.
Yeah, because when you come here, you eat normal food.
Well, there's no
No,
point.
when I'm here, sometimes I eat vegan stuff. I've cut out milk completely.
You're hard, aren't you?
Kieran.
Meh, meh, meh.
You're so hard, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Do. Kieran.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am.
I could take both of you right now, paddling pool. Let's go.
Kieran, I'll knock you out, man. I'm dizzy, innit? I'll make you dizzy.
Do you remember that used to be the biggest saying in school, innit?
When
Are
you
you dizzy?
when you were part of MCK.
Are you dizzy, Bled?
MCK jams.
Right. Have you guys heard of the TikTok influencer. Do you know TikTok, the app? You ever heard
Yeah,
of
the
it?
one where you can dance to silly videos. And
Yeah.
all that. Yeah.
Belle Delphine. Ever heard of her?
What is it? Like YouTube,
It's like Vine.
7 seconds long
Yeah.
videos.
Yeah, it's like Vine, basically.
Yeah.
There's an influencer on there called Belle Delphine, and she's like one of those like cosplay girls.
Yeah.
She
And,
dirty bitch.
Yeah. Basically, she has such a big following now, she started selling her bathwater to her horny fans.
She got like little creepy men following her. Then.
Yeah.
Is she like dressed up as like one of those
Yeah, she got like pink hair and stuff.
pony type things? What are they called? What are we talking about? Bronies.
Bronies.
No, she's not a brony. Yeah, but she's...
Can you get female bronies?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably can. Of course you can. They're not extinct. Yeah, she's selling her bathwater
Oh,
for money online.
Oh, I think I have her on Instagram.
Jamie is a what's a
How much does the bathwater go for?
I don't know.
$10 a litre.
No, I can't. It's sold out straight away though,
£1 a litre.
and people like drinking it and stuff.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why would you...
Who is paying $30 for gaming girls bathwater?
Yeah.
Oh God, is that what this world's come to? That we're
Yeah.
paying?
This is how bad our
That would be
world
like
is.
some creep that's like 40 years old in his mum's basement.
People,
Jason or something.
people drink it, man, and people like, what if she has like an STD or something?
Not even that. She could have like fucking yeast infection or something.
Yeah. But yeah, people.
Or she could have a little fart in there.
She had a little fart.
Eating pure poo chemicals. That's just disgusting.
Yeah.
People on these YouTubes and the TikToks or whatever the fuck they are, yeah. Ugh.
Now I'm thinking like we
I
should.
saw that PewDiePie has become the first YouTuber to ever make it 100 million subscribers.
Yeah, that's not a company.
Why? Who's the first one that's not company?
It's some Indian company. T-Series it's called.
Why has that got 100 million?
Cause there's better Indians
So
there.
there's, like 2 or 3 billion people in India, you know what I'm saying?
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's loads of people in India.
And they're all subscribing to this.
You should
They
check
got
it out.
nothing better to do, can they? Shit in the streets.
What's so good about PewDiePie? I've never even seen PewDiePie.
Oh, I actually like PewDiePie. He's pretty entertaining.
I heard he was racist.
Yeah, he said racist stuff.
Isn't he like Norwegian?
No, he's Swedish.
Oh, I knew he was like.
Yeah.
some
Is he a
sort of-
gamer thing?
Yeah, what
kind
does
of,
he
yeah.
do?
He does Reddit meme time, where he goes through
Hasn't
memes
he done?
on Reddit.
He started a new Minecraft series, hasn't he?
Yeah, that's blown up for some reason.
Yeah. Because apparently everyone's on Minecraft again now because
Because he's playing it.
Fortnite's too much.
Yeah.
People don't like the mech suits in Fortnite.
Fortnite's been bullshit for a long time.
No,
now.
it's actually back to how it's back to goodness again, but
Oh,
the mech suits are too much.
and everyone's really good at the game.
Well, everyone is intense.
Yeah, fucking building
I mean,
nice.
Jamie, you were useless before. You would be
Yeah.
dead. You may as well not even drop down. You may as well just stay in the bus.
Yeah.
Put it this way, it'll be like with
Wait
me.
wait on the pre-game.
It'll be like with me on The Witcher 3.
You may as well just load up Rocket League and wait, Jamie. That's all I'm saying.
It'll be like with me on The Witcher 3, where I just uninstall the game within 3
You paid
seconds.
the
of playing it.
first.
I'm
You
not
just have-
even worth fucking playing.
Speaking of YouTubers, you guys hear about the True Geordie?
So I heard he was sending like dirty messages to a woman
Yeah.
More than dirty.
about shitting on him or something.
Yeah, he wanted him to defecate on his chest and then pop a dildo up his bum.
Yeah.
Mother of God.
And he wanted her
Did you know
to...
they Hitler like that?
I know
Hitler like being peed on.
Hitler had one ball.
Hitler like being peed on as well.
Hitler wanted to... Not Hitler.
Jamie's face right now. If someone was like, pee on me, would you?
Would they be paying me?
No, they wouldn't.
If they were not paying me, then they ain't getting nothing.
I know a couple of people that'll get pissed on.
I know, and one of my friends has been pissed on, but
Yeah.
it's one of those things where I start to think, am I boring? Am I boring in
You
bed?
don't like getting pissed on? You don't... So you're telling me you don't want to get pissed on or pooed on?
No, Jamie.
You don't want to get pissed on or pooed on?
No.
No? What about getting it popped up the bum?
No.
A finger at the bum?
No.
No.
You'd have to pay me a lot of money.
What, to get anything?
He
do anything like that.
he wanted her put the dildo in her fanny, yeah, and then he deep throat the dildo.
And what, she sold her story?
No, she just
Screenshotted it apparently and then sent it on. That's what I heard.
She's
Little tit.
dirty. Yeah. he's actually responded to it.
So she sold the story. So she was
just
chatting
like-
him up.
No,
just to tell the story.
she
Just like
just
the DMs.
screenshotted it
Yeah, and put
and then sent it to someone and then someone else put it on Twitter.
yeah.
Right. So she didn't even get the money for the story.
You don't get no.
Well, she probably would. I imagine she could sell it on, but he's not that famous to get that money for it. It's
No,
just
he's
he's
not.
an online Twitter famous guy.
Well, I fucking know about him now.
That's all. That's all. Yeah, you know about True Geordie.
Now he's on my radar now.
No, yeah, he made a response to it, and he just basically said he's a dirty bugger, and he likes dirty stuff. And he says he's never done it. He says he's never been pooed on, but you know, don't
That's
say
what they all
that.
say.
Yeah,
And then one fucking shitstorm later.
yeah.
Do you feel like you're boring? For not wanting
How would you wash that turd off yourself and that?
You have to get in the shower.
When you're gonna let it slop down your body?
Just fucking people.
Diarrhea straight in your face.
Just put some Dettol in the bath and get in it. That's what you have to
He's
do.
like, yeah,
Is that
he's
your
just
thing
like,
too? Thing, is
he's
it?
like, he's sorry he doesn't like.
You'd be just the shit will be floating around. You
He's
in the
like,
bath,
he's sorry he doesn't like the standard missionary. Innit? He likes to get a bit wild.
There's getting wild and then there's getting dirty.
It's disgusting.
Some things just you're going too
That's
far.
fucking disgusting.
Like when we were in high school, that whole 2 girls 1 cup thing. Do you remember that?
No, I remember everyone used to always like.
It used to get shown. Everyone was like, "Oh, watch it! It's not anything." And then like they're vomiting into each other's.
I remember people used to Rick Ross people, not Rick Ross, Rick Rolls people.
Rick Rolls people, yeah.
Rick
Yeah.
Ross is the rapper, Kieran.
Rick Ross, yeah, Rick Rolls. Never gonna give you up.
Never gonna give you up.
Yeah. Like you've been Rick Rolled, but you've been 2 girls 1 cup.
That brought back his music career briefly in the early 2000s. He actually won an award.
Yeah, because it's so he should.
So he should.
So he should.
It was
Jamie.
bad in the 80s.
Rick Roll.
No one cares about Rick Roll. Move on.
Have you noticed that 90% of 80s songs sound the same?
Yeah, they do.
Well, 90% of these little pump, little Zan, little whatever these things are all.
Don't even, Kieran, put your foot down.
You're like a child, Kieran. Just stop it.
Carry on. I'll act like a child. I'll go put a diaper on.
Mumble rappers
Go on, Joe. Give me
are
your
the
opinion.
worst thing that's ever
Saying
been
short
created.
hairline.
Where do you
Kieran.
draw the line, though, Jay? You must like some songs.
I can do Aaron. I could do some autotune. Yeah,
I've heard you rap. I remember when you spit bars at MCK.
Yeah,
Jams.
Hashtag Jams.
and
Master J.
Hashtag Jams never dies.
Jamie used to be called LL Cool J, innit?
it's got a cut.
No, it's not. I'll say is that he's like, I can't
That's
believe
a funny
you
bit though. You can't cut the funny bits.
Jamie, if you cut all the funny bits, yeah, we'd take the piss out of you. There'd be no podcast, man.
You've got to learn. You've got to learn to take it.
But as I was saying, yeah, I could when I'm editing this week, I could do a little bit of. All you got to do is go, yeah, on autotune, and I'll play it to Aaron. Aaron will be like saying, "Oh, that's new banger. What's the link to that? Because he likes mum rap bullshit. The whole point of hip hop and R&B is to talk about fucking life, not about how many hoes you're banging,
Pussy and
how much
drug
rims
money.
you got on your fucking rented car,
Drug money, Jamie. That's what they get. Pimps and hoes.
pimps and hoes, how much Xanax you can put down your throat,
How much Cadillac you got going on your garage.
how much Gucci you got on your belt. No one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck about your Gucci.
What do
No
you
one
want
gives
them
a
to rap
fuck.
about then, Jay?
Huh?
What do you want them to rap about then?
Your life.
Real life what?
Real life, Kieran.
What would your rap be?
I'll be talking about things
How
that happened
fucked
to
up
me
your
in my life.
hairline is.
The hairline keeps coming back into it.
Hashtag MCK. Hashtag Jams.
Hashtag Cool J.
Hashtag Jams never die. Hashtag it. Put it on Twitter.
Hashtag getting cut.
Hashtag Jams never dies.
I'm not approaching this subject. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
You've just done more embarrassing stuff than this, James. It's right.
Jamie went for a stage where he was a complete penis. That's all you guys need to know.
And he's still
During high school, thinking I was a gang member.
Yeah.
Thinking I was someone.
I remember I used to see Jamie walk towards me and think, oh, I hate him so much.
All I was a 5 foot Irish boy.
Pasty little twat.
Well, you're not even Irish, you're English.
Plastic Irish.
You're
Pasty
British.
arse little twat.
You're British.
I was an arsehole. Just don't even go there.
I know you were.
Just don't even go there. I don't want to talk about it.
I know you were. I can tell you that myself.
Hashtag jam to the party, Jay. Hashtag it. Hashtag jams never dies. It's like it's like a power inside you. You can like look at him. Look. It's like a power inside you where you can just like bring it back anytime you need it, Jay, just in case. Are you telling me when that geezer come into a house, yeah, you didn't touch the power of jams that when you threw a stall at him?
No, I can go back full ghetto if I want to, but I don't.
Cause Charlotte beat
You
you up.
have to hold it in.
I'm domesticated now.
Cause Charlotte would beat you up in it.
You have to hold it in.
Right, so I was reading this week. We got a new story.
Yeah.
5 elderly men and an 85-year-old woman was caught having public sex in a park.
In a park. What time?
What time?
Yeah.
That's the weirdest question to get asked.
How old?
5 elderly men and an 85-year-old woman.
Bloody
So
hell,
there's a
they're
gangbang
aggressive,
going
aren't
on in the park.
Yeah.
they? That I wasn't invited to.
What, Doris and the gang?
They had an average age of around 65,
Yeah.
and the woman that involved was 85.
Bloody hell.
She's having...
She's having the time of her life.
Do you think at that age you will still be...
I will not be going to 6-man orgies. Let's just say that.
Well, that might be all she's got left, Aaron. That might be all she has left to experience on her bucket list.
I don't want to go for a 6-man orgy in a park.
You never know, Aaron. Your feelings may change on that.
True.
When I'm 85 years old, Jamie, I want to be like a massive pillhead. Just going to nightclubs every day.
When you're 85?
Yes.
I think by the time you're 85, there won't even be nightclubs.
What would there be?
It would just be shitty fucking online chats happening. I don't think there'll be any real... Like, all the pubs are dying here. The nightclubs are slowly closing because young kids just don't go out anymore. Do they?
No, that's true. Nightclubs are non-existent, aren't they, basically?
In Luton, there's no nightclub at all.
No, it's not.
Well,
they're very
there's
bad.
Edge, which is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But other than that, there's nothing.
Yeah, you won't catch us there. Let's just say that. Are you here?
Yeah,
No,
I'm reading up
not.
about... apparently, a New Zealand scientist has discovered that he has proof that Loch Ness Monster exists.
Exists or exists.
A New Zealand scientist.
Exists. Yep. Apparently he's got DNA proving that there's a plausible theory.
How do you get DNA?
Because apparently he's been taking...
Has he been raping it?
extracting bits of the water from the
He's raping it.
water, and apparently it has its unknown DNA in it.
So there could be an entity.
There has been, or there still is. They're not sure.
Is it not just a geezer that's raped an alligator and now they got a kid? That'd be unknown DNA, wouldn't it? Is it not just like a...
Well, yeah, it could be your superhero child killing
yeah,
that you were
it
thinking
could be
about
Killer Croc, innit?
once you got talked into
Yeah,
banging a
for 5 million.
crocodile.
It could be your
Kieran.
son.
We'll hear that on the mic.
Oh, sorry. And apparently, one of the most famous pictures, which is like the one that everyone's seen,
The black and white one.
yeah, which is that one,
Is a log.
is a fiberglass model made for a film, The Private Life of Sherlock Holmes.
I'm not surprised.
And it just got left in there. The model got left. But that's the most famous picture.
That is the most
So-
famous picture.
He's got...
But it's become like a tourist trade, and it's like Roswell. It's like a tourist trade for aliens.
His only...
Yeah, well, all they do around there apparently is like Loch Ness stuff.
Yeah.
his only thing to go off is a bit of unknown DNA.
Well, he's saying there's DNA in that isn't like fish or anything like that. It's all
Yeah,
funny.
it's a completely different being.
Yeah.
Oh, he's chatting crap, isn't he? He wants to get in the news, doesn't he? Geezer from New Zealand, innit? Nah,
No,
don't believe it.
don't believe it.
Don't believe it.
Do you believe that Bigfoot could exist, Aaron? A Sasquatch?
I reckon it's just a massive hairy geezer.
Well, it's been going around for like hundreds of years.
Yeah. Oh, do you
What
know?
do you think, Aaron?
It's probably some inbred family, isn't it?
What, the Loch Ness monster?
No, the
No.
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. Bigfoot was just they pictured someone in a suit once. Same type of thing as this, probably something to do with like
Yeah, it's just a folk
a
tale,
film or whatever or something like that. And
It
someone
becomes an
pictures it.
urban legend
Yeah.
type
Yeah.
thing. What would you do if you were walking through the forest and you saw a 7 foot, 8 foot person completely covered in hair
Run.
with feet the size of your head?
I'll spark him out.
You ain't fighting anything, Aaron.
Or run.
Aaron
I'd
get dizzy
run.
and fall over a tree branch.
I'd run.
I'll spark him out, innit?
I'd be quickest out there compared to you two.
I wouldn't be in the woods with you, Kieran.
Where'd you be?
What
Why-
possible reason would me and you
Yeah,
be in
that's
the woods
true.
together
Why would,
for?
why would we be in the woods?
Why would we be in
America?
the woods then?
Walking my dog.
In America. You go, Charlotte, just take the dog out for a bit. Take a flight to America.
We could have our own
with Rocco in it, and then go to
our
the
own
forest.
Sasquatch. You don't know.
We haven't got
No, we don't have anything like that.
no.
We have pagan gods, which
What?
could be a Sasquatch.
We've got pagan gods.
Yes, because this is where the pagans originated from. Pagan gods could be here. Ancient gods.
I
Jamie,
don't think so.
are you on crack?
Surprisingly, Jamie, I don't think so.
No?
No.
Not at all.
Pagan
No.
gods?
No pagan gods.
I
Have you watched Apostle yet on Netflix?
No, I need to watch it. But it's really bloody, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
I have to be
really
in a certain
gruesome.
mood to be doing that.
Really gruesome.
Yeah, I can't be doing that.
Not your cup of tea, Aaron. Not your cup of
I
tea.
don't want gruesome stuff. I can't do jumpy stuff. Innit?
I want to watch that new Joker film coming out soon. That looks good.
That's
Yeah.
good, yeah. What
I
about
watched a film with him in it.
What?
On-
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, on Amazon. It was absolutely abysmal.
What was it?
It was about a child paedophile ring. It was absolutely terrible. Nothing really made sense. Nothing
last
really
thing
happened. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Don't
think I
watch
heard of it.
Don't watch it.
Yeah, apparently it's really good. I heard.
Yeah.
Is it
No,
just
it's
too,
not.
too intellectual for you?
It's not too intellectual. It's about a child.
So it does look good, and I've heard apparently
porno.
mixed reviews about it. It chapter 2 looks good.
Yeah, because of the first It that I watched. I
What,
download-
the one with the original one?
No, the remake. I downloaded a terrible copy of it where it just kept advertising Russian women in your area
Yeah.
all the way through it. Yeah, so all the jumpy scenes had Russian women in the area popping up. So I can't watch it now without laughing.
You can't.
I never found it scary whatsoever because of that.
No,
Terrible copy
it's
ruined it
not
for me.
really maybe scary, but it's just maybe a bit creepy. But apparently
It's-
the new one's like nearly 3 hours long, and it's good in parts, but then bad in other
Boring in
parts
other
and stuff
parts.
like that.
yeah.
Well, there's a lot to cover because that's the second part of the thing that was never covered in cinema.
But they've never shown this as a new bit. They've never shown this bit
Yeah.
before.
But it's a lot to cover because obviously in the books, that's a majority of the story is what's going to be. In
Yeah, but the
movie.
books is really weird because it's
Kieran.
actually an alien, isn't he? So, yeah,
It's all a bit weird, isn't it?
it's all a bit
Have you seen it?
deaky.
No.
It's good. It's okay.
I don't really care about them films, innit? It's just like
You don't really watch anything other than YouTube and TikTok.
I don't watch TikTok, Jeremy.
Well, I saw all the bathwater you've got in your room, Aaron.
Yeah, I've drunk that already, it's fine.
Ugh. I think men go weird, don't they? Men go a bit weird if they're lonely. Do you not think?
Yeah, but women are just as weird.
No, it's
Jamie, do you
majority
not-
men tend
Oh,
to
men
be
are.
weirdos.
Did
Yeah,
you not,
men are.
Did you not
strange.
see Jess with a bloody cop?
Yeah.
Is that
Well,
what
you
that girl's
should,
name
yeah.
was? God, did you pick that up quick? I've watched that video 3 times.
Yeah,
and then
Aaron's watched that 8.
Yeah.
Aaron already had that down.
Yeah.
That's on Aaron's favourites.
Yeah.
That's
Take
right.
that.
That's why.
That's why Aaron's laptop won't turn on no more.
Oh, that's terrible.
All right, guys. On that note,
We're
we're going to wrap this up. Yeah,
We'll wrap it up. What
Okay.
we on?
we're on just coming up to an hour now, so that's plenty of time, isn't it?
Right.
And it's getting too hot in this room. I'm baking.
Yeah.
I bet
Thank
guys
you
are
very much for listening, guys. I've returned.
Aaron, the return of the blonde one, of the Aryan Brotherhood.
Return of the
The
rising
Tanzanians
phoenix.
didn't get a hold of him.
No,
No, I'm here. I'm alive,
mm.
and I'm going to crack on with more episodes every week.
we're going to start doing more of the funny episodes and the crazy.
Well, I was
and the
thinking
creepy
next week,
episodes.
maybe.
Themed
if-
episodes.
Maybe next week if we look into serial killers.
We're going to do we're going to do a themed episode every 4 episodes, aren't we? Every 4th episode.
You can just do it ever.
Just do it whenever.
But okay, whatever.
Just don't make them sin every week.
Okay,
All right.
all right, guys. Like and subscribe on our usual
Platforms.
platforms.
Kieran's getting heat stroke right now.
No, I'm trying to find it on my phone.
It's Apon Podcast.
Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Obviously, Facebook and Facebook is just facebook.com/APOM podcast, and Twitter and Instagram is at APOM podcast. If you just search a pinch of malt on any of them, it should come up. And then YouTube, SoundCloud, and Apple Podcasts, and Spotify, Podbean, Castbox, all those kinds of
Good stuff.
podcast platforms. Just search a pinch of malt, and we'll be up there. We try to get it uploaded for every Friday, don't we? But sometimes
It can fall into the weekend.
it can fall into just over the weekend and whatever.
Yeah.
Normally by Monday we've got an episode up, haven't
Yeah.
we? Which is good. But this is episode 13, so we're going good guns at the moment.
Yeah, we're doing well. I think we're getting quite a lot of feedback and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we just need to keep going the way we're going.
Yeah.
And eventually we'll build up a bigger listening base.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. Alright, guys. Thank you very much for listening, and see you next week.